drop-down bar functions as a super stylish serving space during parties, and when it's not being used, it doubles as a fun design detail. This bar is a great space-saving solution for outdoor entertaining because it only takes up space when you're entertaining. Here's everything you need to make one of your own. Start with the lumber that you have had cut to size at the hardware store to your exact specifications. For our bar top, we're using one piece that's 10 inches deep, one piece that's the same length, only 2 inches deep. That will be used to brace the bar against the house. 4 1x2s that will box out the bar top for additional support, and 3 1x2 braces to support the shelf brackets, also cut 10 inches deep. Here's everything else you'll need. Jigsaw, ice bucket, 3 shelf brackets, a pencil, a hammer, square dowels, finish nails, exterior wood glue, 12-inch piano hinges, stainless steel hinges, a drill, exterior screws, a level, carpenter square, concrete anchors, and caulk. To create the painted design, you'll need sponge brushes, polyurethane, paint can lid, stain, 2 exterior paint colors, 1/2-inch flat brushes, and rags. Start by assembling the bar top. To do this, attach the shorter end pieces using wood glue and finish nails. Then add the front and back pieces, making sure they all fit together flush to create that boxed-in frame. Reinforce the back piece with a few screws for additional strength. Then attach the 3 support braces to the underside of the top using screws. I also thought it would be really handy to cut out a hole in this bar top for an ice bucket. So you'll want to determine where this will go. Be sure you position it between those support braces. Then, using a jigsaw, cut the circle inside the trace line so the ice bucket fits in snug. Now we're ready to stain all of our cut lumber. This includes the bar top and long thin piece that braces the top to the house, plus the 3/4-inch dowel pieces you'll be using soon. I'm using a gray stain, but you can use whatever color works for your space. Use a rag to remove any excess. And once that's dry, you can add your custom design. I'm giving this shelf a Moroccan-inspired design that's really easy to do. Plus, it's gonna look like a piece of art once it's folded up against that house. To start, place a paint can lid in one corner so it fits completely on the stained board. Use a 1/2-inch flat brush to trace around the lid onto the board with a coordinating exterior paint color. I'm using coral. This does not need to be perfect, and only use one coat. You don't want the paint to be too thick. Repeat this step until the entire bar top is covered in neat side-by-side rows of circles. Once this is dried completely, place the clean paint lid so that it overlaps 4 of the circles and begin tracing another set of circles in another color to create a geometric effect. Let this layer dry completely and finish with a coat of exterior grade polyurethane. Once everything is dry, you're ready to finish assembling. Start by attaching the long skinny brace to the bar top using 3 12-inch piano hinges. The next step is to create brackets that will allow the bar top to fold up. To make these, you'll attach 2 sections of the 3/4-inch dowel together using a pair of hinges. Then attach the shelf brackets to these so that they sit flush. The last step is to attach the bar to the house using the right screws and anchors for your home's exterior. Since the house has a concrete exterior, we're using heavy-duty concrete anchors. Using a level and a pencil, mark the line where the bar will sit. Pre-drill holes in the brace and use these to mark the location of your anchors. Attach the bar to the wall using the anchors. Then repeat the same process to add the shelf supports to the underside of the bar, making sure they line up with the bar top supports. The last step is to run a bead of silicone caulk where you attach the bar to the house, just to be super sure you don't create any places for water to seep through. This cool DIY bar will make it easy to entertain.